So Sean, you
Sting.
saw you saw Sting in cinemas. Tell us about Sting.
I did see Sting in cinemas. Okay, so this is a creature feature. This is a
Hmm.
creature feature about a meteor, sort of. There's like a meteor shower thing, and one happens to go in this little tenement building where a little girl finds it, sort of hatch out, and there's a small arachnid in there, a small spider.
Hmm.
Um, and it sort of communicates a little bit of communication through, it's like whistles, and it whistles back, and gradually this thing, she feeds it with things, and it wants bigger and bigger things, and gradually gets big and big and big, and then there's various characters around the.
Sorry, just one thing. When you said that, Sharon, did you get a "Feed Me Seymour" vibe
I
about that?
was thinking that my film would end right there.
Yeah.
Got the head.
Well,
If got anything heavy, that story is finished.
yeah. Well, she's a bit. She's not odd. She's just like a bit. She's got a stepdad, and
I'm not
Yeah.
whistling at a spider. I don't care what you say.
No, that's it. But she is a bit. She is a bit of an odd one. She is a bit of a sort of, should we say, like lone and a bit cantankerous.
Yeah.
Typical. In fact, I thought she acted the part very, very well. I think. I mean, I don't know. It had a '70s feel about it. It had a 1970s feel about it.
Sean, did you recognize the girl?
Not really. No. No.
Young,
Not the
she's
young girl.
oh
Hmm?
no, the young girl who is whistling at the spider. That's young Furiosa.
Get out of here.
It
Really?
is
What the? Yeah.
the
Oh,
one with
now
the
I see
big.
what you mean by the CG. Oh, do you know? Wow, I'm gonna have to. That's
Yeah,
crazy. That's crazy.
that
That's
is young.
nuts.
That is young Furiosa. The young girl who finds a spider is young Furiosa. Aliyah Brown.
My goodness me. Well, but she was good. She was really good. Oh, she was
Yeah.
good as Furiosa as well. Going back
Well,
to
yeah,
that,
yeah, she's good. Yeah.
but she was really good in this. She was really convincing as a bratty sort of. I don't know. I guess must be 11, 12-year-old, something like that. Real sort of bratty with the, and obviously listens to speakers and that, got earphones, and so when things happen, she conveniently not hear stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so you got this thing, and then, but this. Oh, so anyway, yeah. So people start disappearing around, human people, and I mean, there's this rather large air conditioning place where things go missing. But there's
Yeah.
one. It's great. There's one old lady that doesn't get bothered, and it's like, oh, it's a grandma, and it's like, grandma, why? So what she doesn't get anyway, and she works out that it's like obviously camphor mothballs sort of thing, which is a weakness, of she obviously, because all her clothes are covered with camphor. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a spoiler, but I'm gonna have to say it anyway. So it's great. She makes like a little girl makes a solution out of the crushed mothballs, and
Okay. So
and
from
then
what
you got aliens.
I
You got aliens.
What?
Yeah.
because this is
No,
what
no,
what
sorry, not physically. I'm talking about the movie. Sorry, not aliens don't appear.
Oh, I'm gonna say this is
No,
taking
no,
a
no, no,
turn.
no. There's no aliens. Sorry, that's
oh
probably
okay
a bit
oh
misleading. But it becomes
like the
so
movie
instead of an
Aliens.
M4 pulse rifle, you've got like water pistols.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
I get
that's
you.
what I
Like,
meant. Sorry, there's no aliens in it. Should say that. There's no other aliens apart from this alien beastly spider.
okay,
But
so this spider shows up, starts up small, eats a whole bunch of things, and then grows
exactly,
bigger. From what I understand, it
yeah.
becomes like, and essentially, okay. Oh, you said alien. So from what I hear, is like you think apartment building. Well, first when you said apartment building, my first thought was batteries not included, but that's a different type of alien. I'm
Yeah,
like, I,
no.
yeah, but then it's like instead of instead of apartment building, think the Nostromo or something like that,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then this
yeah.
thing now starts
Well,
going around
you
stalking
know,
people.
I mean, the air conditioning system, in those buildings is rather large. So if you've seen Aliens, haven't you, Toes?
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen aliens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so with Aliens, with Vasquez going through the, I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know if
yeah,
they're
yeah,
air
yeah.
conditioning tunnels. So
You
you've
got
got
you.
this type of thing, which you know. So
Well,
oh yeah, no, I thought it was great. I loved it. I thought it was really, to me, I mean, I really liked that bit, and there were nods to other films like Eight-Legged Freaks and
yes,
Arachnophobia, and
yep.
there's a lot of little teasers in there, and it was, it wasn't like. It was what it was. It was a bit like Megan, you know what I mean? Where it
Oh yeah,
wasn't, it wasn't like should we say, it didn't take itself too seriously.
Yes.
No, I don't mind that. It didn't take itself too serious like the Fast and Furious movies and Vin Diesel, if you know what I mean. So,
Oh my God.
but yeah, so it didn't take itself too seriously, and it worked. And I thought it was really clever how they sort of combat the what happens, and obviously there's a bit of tension sometimes when something gets lost, and it's all like finishes a bit Terminator-y style. So it's like dodgeball in movies.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, essentially what you're saying is like with films like this, you kind of know what you're getting.
Yeah,
you kind of know what you know that it's going to end up in a showdown. It's going to end up in and the fact that it ends up in, so I feel like the fact that it ends up a bit Terminator-y is not really a spoiler. That's what you would expect.
It's not.
It's what you expect from a creature feature. The fact, like as Sharon says, that this tiny spider whistles at you, you whistle back, you start feeding it things, and then it starts asking for more bigger things to eat, Planet or Little Shop of Horror style. It's not really a spoiler. The fact that the spider grows bigger, it's not really a spoiler.
Yeah.
It's just.
I think what it was, because I was expecting this to be awful. I was expecting this to be.
Yes.
And I wouldn't really call it a creature feature, but it's not a horror film. It's not like trying to.
Yeah.
I suppose if you were scared of spiders, it might scare you a bit, but it wasn't. It was and there's some great characters in it. That Chinese dude in the background there, he's like, oh, I know about all these things and all that. So you can imagine he's. And yeah,
is he like the exposition guy?
Yeah, I'm shocked. I'll tell you, I'm really shocked that's little Furiosa. So that is. I'm gonna go as soon as we finish.
You're gonna go back and look at pictures or put them side by side.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Because she was really good. She was really good.
Oh no, she is really good. It's like oh man. I mean, I watched the film the other week. I think the last time we recorded, I spoke about the film The Present with Isla Fisher in it, and that had a child actor in it that makes you go, you shouldn't allow children on screen. You should just stop it. No children in films. And with her, she's like, in Furiosa at least anyway, you never think, oh my God, that's a child actor.
No.
You never think. You just think, oh.
I mean, if you compare the acting of young children nowadays, it's far superior from, like, should we say, the old Harry Potter films. You know what I mean?
Sorry,
I agree. Totally agree with you on that. But,
oh my God. The first two Harry Potter movies, they are so painful. Oh my God.
So well, we're not invested in Harry Potter anyway. But I really enjoyed this. This is going to get. So I'm going to give this one a 3+ because I quite liked. So I'll give this one a 3. Yeah,
so a three, but because we know that, as we say on this podcast, that there's a lot of nuance to a 3. A 3 is a wide range.
So it's in the higher range of the 3 than the lower range of the 3.
Yeah, because the thing was with this film, because I remember a couple of weeks ago, and this film had all the hallmarks of a film that you would hate.
Yes,
it's like a low budget horror movie with one word in the title. And we have spoken about this. The last one we spoke about was Taro. That you saw Taro, and that was like, I remember looking at the poster for Taro, and my first thought was, Sean is going to hate that. That's like, I was like two things. I was like, Sean is going to watch that. Sean is going to hate that. and it's nice to see that.
And you were right.
and it's nice to see this because with Sting, I heard slightly different things about it, that it's actually a lot more, that there's more character in it. So I'm quite happy that it has, that you had a good experience, that it turned that up for you.
It did. Yeah, it was really good. And also I like the way, why she called it Sting as well. I thought that was quite clever. It was a clever way why she called it Sting.
Yeah, but I also feel like, I think this film was made in Australia.
Yeah,
and I feel like Australians have there's a lot of horror coming out of Australia that has a nice kind of knowing twist and managed to avoid the pitfalls of a lot of the stereotypical American stuff.
So, I think you could be right.